Hey fam. I'm fixing my hair on the camera again. Oh, my hair's freaking me out today. Hey Pat. Look at you, number one. Hey TAJ Paranormal. Holy cow, everybody's here. Hey Tammy. Thanks. I was trying to fix it in the camera real quick, so I was like, I'm actually out in my garage right now. So don't mind the mess. It's actually the boyfriend's man cave, so it's not usually used for my stuff. But I figured for a change of pace, something different, I'd come out here. Plus, since he has to sleep for work, I don't want to keep him awake. So I'm getting my stuff together here so I can do this. So I'm like, I want to keep that out though. Down at the fam. Hey Boomer. Tammy. Hey Paige. Hi Donna. How's it going? Yeah, I got a couple of things here, but I'm like, I left my candle inside. Oh, I have my selenite candle, but it's a tea light candle. Hey Kyoko. And it's only got a little bit left in it. Like, the selenite candle is protective, of course, but the tea light has to get changed in it, so I gotta buy new tea lights tomorrow. But I'm not gonna light it till I go to do EVPs, so then that way I've got it. But I kind of thought too that for like a change of scenery a little bit, I'd come out here. And then I also have like a place I can kind of sit too if I need to. But my boyfriend has be up at work at 7, and my daughter's got to be to school for 7. So I figured instead of doing it in the house and being loud, oh no, I'm fine. I'm hot-blooded all the time. I don't know why. I'm always warm. But I figured I'd do the EVPs out here. Plus, I was trying to think, because like my camera's got a little bit of a light on it. Hi, fam, Nita. And I was kind of thinking that I might. It just depends on how much energy comes through and sucks through my phone here, because I got that plugged in out here. But if I take my phone off here, I may be able to bring my spirit box out to like the yard a little bit and see if maybe like a change of scenery or like a change of pace kind of helps bring forth more answers. But I do live near, even though I'm out in the country, it's still kind of on a more busier road. So if I go out on the porch, even at night, you're going to hear like semis coming from bigger cities and things like that. So I don't want to risk it ruining the EVP session. So, but yeah, I kind of thought something different. And then I am going to be, I'm going to get an EMF detector here. I got a couple of things that I still need to pick up, but when I do, I'm going to order them soon here and get them. But I got to put the money on my card. So as soon as I put the money on my card, I'm going to order them from where I can. I want to actually get, I was interested in getting dowsing rods, and then I saw Patty did a segment the other day on it, and I was like, that's really cool, because I was actually thinking about getting some of those, but I didn't know how well people would take to that kind of stuff. So I was like, I'm interested in like all things paranormal, so anything that you use to actually communicate, I'm down for. So I'm like even like Angie showed you guys the pendulum I got her and everything else. I'm like, those things are awesome, but I'm like, I actually have like a couple of pendulums myself that I actually want to use one day during a vid, but I think I'm going to do an edited vid on it, because I have charts I'm going to go print out. When I got this pendulum here, it came with what I thought was supposed to be 6 half-moon charts to be able to do like a pendulum session with. But when I got this, it came with a link. So like it was a link to download them. And I have to go over somewhere because I don't have a printer here. So I have to go over somewhere and actually like print them out so then I can use them. But I was thinking about making a vid on doing a pendulum session and seeing how that works. But yeah, This one right here, because it has all the crystals attached to it, it tends to have a lot of energy with it. So I'm like, I feel the difference. Like, see, this is just a straight quartz crystal one. But this one right here, I notice when I use it, it has like you feel the energy when using it. And it almost feels like it's being lifted from here and not up here. Yep, that's what I was going to do, Paige. Hey, Cheryl. But yeah, I was like, I want to use this and try to use a couple of them and see what kind of answers and results I get. But I'm like, I definitely love these. They're like, even while I'm just sitting in my living room sometimes, I'll just pull them out and use them. See, look at the energy in this. It's just crazy. And it's like, yeah, when you use your arm and you hold it up too long and stuff, of course, you know, your arm starts to shake, so it's eventually going to shake. But it shakes this from the top down. So when you feel these like energy bursts that they give you, it's like, it's hard to explain, but it's almost like the energy burst comes from the crystal that's being used. So this part down here, so you start to feel like the shaking and stuff, and it feels like it's coming from the bottom of the crystal. Yep, I can't use it right now like with like all knowledge, you know what I mean? It's like I know better, but just to kind of show, like, even when I it's just crazy. Like, I can see and feel it. It's like when I really focus, I feel this part right here, this part. It almost feels like this crystal right here is being lifted this way. And I don't like using those holders either, because if you use those holders, it feels like it defeats the purpose, because when you use those holders, you're not putting your whole energy into it. So being able to hold this right here is actually what helps hold the crystal and make it like, it's like your energy is being used. You might have to refresh, honey, because I'm like, I know I've got really good signal right now for once, so. But yeah, I'm like, your energy is what helps create the communication. And so it's like, I've noticed that too, like, if I'm not focused when I'm doing things, I tend to get less result. When I actually focus into it, I'm like, I feel so much better, because I'm like, I know that the answers that I'm getting are actually true. So I feel it, and I'm like, it's feeling the energy and the flow of it. And when you have like your own energy, you know that energy. So you know that feeling that you get when you're sitting alone sometimes, and like you get that sensation like somebody's standing behind you, or somebody's staring at you, and it's like your eyes aren't looking at them, but it's almost like your whole backside senses it. It's the same feeling almost. Like when I get those feelings of people like near me, or I think something's around me, I can be wearing headphones watching a Lou Rock vid, and I'm sitting there like chilling, and all of a sudden I'll just feel like this feeling like something's behind me. And I'm looking in the opposite direction. I've got headphones on or whatever, and I'll just get this feeling like something's exactly like right behind me. And I'll look, and I don't physically see anything there, but I just sensed it. And it's like, that's that same feeling. Like, it's almost like that, like, whoa, what happened feeling. So I feel that too. And I'm like, when I do get sightings and when I do get feelings, when I get those sensations that something's there, I'll look, and I'm like, it's almost like I see it out of the peripheral vision. So like it goes like, and then behind me. So you're seeing it, like here's your eyesight forward, but you're seeing it out here. And that's where you're seeing it. So it's like, it's crazy. But I'm like, yeah, those feelings are, yep, I'm out in my garage. I figured my boyfriend and my daughter needed some sleep, and they have to be up early. So I'm going to do an EVP session out here. Plus I thought if I can, I might actually bring it outside to like my yard. And I'm like, I want to do one of these, when it warms up a little bit more, because right now it is freezing outside. It's only like 30 some degrees outside. But when I do go, there is a back field here that goes towards like the woods. And I actually want to go back there because there's times when I go to my laundry room and I will be going to put laundry in, and I have a window that looks to like the backyard. And where I'm at in my living, it's like I look out here and I can almost see things like at night, like it looks like something's kind of going like that. And I've actually came outside a couple of times thinking that I thought I saw somebody in my yard. And it wasn't anybody because we got neighbors that live over here, but they're older. We got another neighbor here who works second shift. And I don't know if anybody lives way back there or not, like if there's anybody like with a house way back in that direction or not. But I know that I see stuff back there. Plus, in our back field, we get deer beds. So like we leave the grass taller back there because we'll go out there and we'll actually see them flattened out back there. You'll see the pellets, obviously, from deer and animals out there, whatever, but we get bunnies and we get deers that make beds out there, so we leave the grass higher for that, so then that way they have a place to go for sanctuary. So we'll keep them out there. But yeah, I thought I'd try something different and come outside for once instead of being in my house. But I definitely I had a strange thing kind of happen the other day I was going to tell you guys about too. Lou downloaded a Ovilus. It's deer. Yeah, it is deer. But I'm seeing like figures. And I know the difference, boomer, so anyway. But yeah, I'm like, I know the difference from back there. But my Lou ended up downloading that Ovilus. It was a one-word bank that basically what it does is it gives you one-word answers. Like it's like a spirit box, but instead of it coming through radio frequencies and sweeping, it gives you one-word answers from a list, like a chosen, like there's a selected list of people. Hey Sherry, I love you too. There's like a list of them, and the craziest thing is that, you know, my boyfriend lost his dad when he was 5 years old. He didn't really get a chance to get to know his father, and I promised him that I would not try and like connect with him with like a spirit box or do anything like that because my boyfriend's not really interested in it. As much as he believes in me and my gifts, he doesn't really believe in the paranormal. Like he thinks like Ghost Adventures is bullcrap, which some of it is. It's all for show. We all know that. Like, you know, some of it is. But there are some select things that are true. So when you can't have the same experience, all 5 people have the same experience, whatever, and then say that that's not paranormal or something that could be explained. You know, it's just, I don't know the way I view it. But my boyfriend's not big into the paranormal. He thinks it's, you know, horseradish, you know what I mean, whatever. So, but the other night, out of the blue, I decided to download on my phone this P-Box, and it's an Ovilus, one word answer bank. And Boomer, oh, it's because your channel. Hold on, I was like, why aren't you a mod? It's because you're using your other account, and I haven't had you on here, have I? Nope, and I can't do it from my phone. So, let me see. I don't think I can. Nope. Where is it? Nope. Hey, Ghost Hunter. Let me see. Yeah, I can't do it from my phone, Boom. Are you sure to step? No, I don't want to do that. Okay. Yeah, I can't, nope, that's giving you the view of the other way. Okay, nope, I don't have a way to do it from here. I'd have to do it from my laptop. I'll have to put your other channel name in the moderator section. I don't have it out here and I can't do it here. My, that one word answer bank. Okay, and I've had this feeling for a long time, and I've sat down and talked to Keith about this. And because he lost his dad at such a young age, you know, I've always felt that his dad has always had something that he's needed to say to him. I've had that feeling, of course, and I think when you lose somebody that early on, of course, there's always something that wasn't said, or something that you wish you would have said, or a story you wish you would have told, something. And I've had this feeling for a long time that his father has needed to say something to him but hasn't had the outlet. Keith does not want me to do that, and so I feel conflicted because you cannot force somebody to do anything they don't want to do. And I don't feel that it's proper for me to try to force that upon them either, so I don't. However, if I get information or I hear something that comes across while doing an EVP session, I will tell him. But if it doesn't happen, I'm not going to force it. But the other night, just for giggles, I turned it on. And this is no joke. First word that comes up, Glenn. Glenn. That is the first name of his father that passed away. Second word that shows up, unspoken. Third word that shows up, story. Fourth word that shows up, love. After that, nothing. And I mean literally nothing. I left it on for like another 5 or 6 minutes, nothing. But those 4 words came up right in a row. Glenn, unspoken, story, love. And what the hell was that? Hello? Give me a second. I'm going to make sure it's Keith not trying to scare me or something. Hold on. Hello? Keith? Babe? Okay, well, as far as I know, that wasn't Keith, but yes, I turned on the other light. I went to go check out. I flipped the wrong light on. I was trying to turn the outside light, our motion sensor light on so I could see if it was Keith or whatever. But no, I heard this sound that sounded like something popped or dropped or something or whatever, and then right after that I heard like something like that, and it was like something hit the side of the garage or something or whatever. So it kind of, I thought maybe it was like Keith coming out here to try to get a rise out of me or whatever, because he knows I don't scare very easily and it takes a lot. So but yeah, so him and Lily try to prank me a lot. They try to prank me a lot because they know I don't get scared that easy. And usually because I've lived with my daughter's energy for 11 years and I've lived with my boyfriend for 5, I can sense their energy when they're around. So it's like when they try to sneak up on me or they try to do something, I'm like even when they do, they'll like sneak up on me. I was looking at them and be like, really? They're like, that didn't scare you? And I'm like, not really, dear. And they're like, why doesn't that scare you? And I'm like, because I'm not afraid of it. I don't know. But it's like, but if he like came up or whatever and I wasn't expecting it and like popped on the window or something, of course that would scare the shit out of me. I'd scream like a little bitch and run out of here screaming. But it just depends. But I'm like, I wouldn't run out of here screaming, but I definitely scream and then be like, what the fuck? My daughter, I do gotta tell you this, she got me good one time. And I will tell you this, and it's because it really was scary. There is between like where my bedroom is and the back bedroom here, there's like a little tiny wall, obviously, that separates the rooms right here. And this little shit stood right in the corner of it. And I mean like right in there, okay? And I walked down the hallway and stuff and I'm coming around whatever, and I swear I went to go check on Lily and I thought I saw her in her bed. So I'm like, because sheets were up or whatever. And I just sort of looked in there to peek on her or whatever, and I mean, not kidding you, I walked down the hallway or whatever, and I wasn't expecting to see her right there. And she, sure enough, is like standing right here, and I mean, peep quiet. Just, you could hear a pin drop. It was that quiet. Bye, Booms. I don't know why you're leaving, but love you. And she stood there just quiet as can be, little mouse in the corner. And I'm going to walk back in my bedroom, and sure enough, here's this little kid just standing right here. And I mean, of course, because I can see silhouettes sometimes and stuff, it scared the shit out of me. So I'm sitting here thinking I walked right past the silhouette of a child, and it turns out my daughter's standing right here. And I mean, I went, oh my God, took my breath away. I was freaking out. And I'm screaming, Lily, don't you ever do that to me again. You're going to give me a heart attack. And she's like, I didn't mean to. I'm like, next time say something. And she's like, I don't feel good. And I'm like, could you have said that before? Like when you saw me coming down the hallway, you couldn't say I'm not feeling very good. At least let me know you're standing there. That little shit got me, and that was one time. Out of her whole life, that's the only time she's ever scared me. But it did. It scared the shit out of me. And I was like, oh my God. And she's like, Mom, I don't feel good. And I'm like, standing there like a little stalker. And I'm like, oh my God, you're... Poof. So yeah, sure enough, my kid just scared the crap out of me that night. But it is what it is. So did you guys all come from Lou's stream? Did you guys like that? Because I was like, my Aunt Sherry's in here, and I'm like, oh, girl, I'm in the process of getting the rest of my equipment so I can come over and do your house, girl. So I'm like, whew, it's hot in here. But, well, at least it's hot to me. But anyway, yeah, I don't know where everybody is, but I was like, I don't know, did M come in here? Because I didn't see her come in. Oh, no, of course. All right. Hey, Donna. Yeah, I was going to say, I was like, I think Nalisha just went live, so that would be where everybody is. Cool. Oh, well. Yeah, I don't know what's going on lately. Lights on and off again. Been subscribed to you for a minute now, first time in your life. Oh, thanks, Sonia. Thanks for coming, dear. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm outside or whatever, so I'm getting warm from my sweater and stuff. I don't wear sweaters a whole lot because I get hot too easy. But yeah, the crazy. Thank you. I'm glad to hear that. 1 second. My phone might reconnect for just a second. Somebody's messaging me, so if it does, I'm still live, okay? Don't leave. My phone does that sometimes when I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, good. Hi. Sorry. It's out. I almost feel disconnected. What do you feel disconnected from? Sorry, guys. My thing, sorry. Whenever somebody tries to send me messages and stuff, it cuts out on me and stuff. I apologize. So. Hello. Okay. All right. Okay. Sorry. Where'd everybody go? I told you guys stay. I was just doing something. Turn your phone to do not disturb. Okay, how do I do that without messing my entire phone up, guys? I don't know how to do that. Like, the notifications, I tend to turn off. Like, I turn the ringer off on it, but I don't know for sure how that works. But I know notifications get all messed up with YouTube and stuff. So I'm like, some people get them right away and some people don't. So, yep, I see there. Just found you. Thanks. Hi, Melissa Randall. How are you? Hey, Joy. Well, hauntings. I moved into a new house recently and I need some help. John, I know a few things. Hey, Stony. It just depends. you would have to contact me on like Facebook Messenger so we could chat like in private, because I would have to talk to you or whatever, and also like possibly have like a video chat with you so you could like walk me through. So yeah, I don't understand why YouTube is doing that. It's like everybody I know is like not getting them and stuff, and I was like, well, I'm like, I have really good fams or whatever, and then they're calling me later or messaging me later, and they're like, I didn't get the notification, and I'm like, I don't know. See, the only thing I can say is what I had to do with like literally like every one of my favorite YouTubers is I literally had to go where the subscribe button was. I had to unsubscribe and then resubscribe and then hit the bell again in order to get people's notifications. I can't afford to pay you. John, I'm not asking for payment. I would be doing it because I'm a nice person. But, and that's okay. Alright, I'm lighting some sage though. I really would like to do this here. I always get notifications, and today I have not got one. Yeah, see, it's crazy. Okay, hold on a second. Alright. Alright, bless all who enter our space. Alright, dear Lord, please bless us all during this EVP session. Only allow love and light to come through. All negative energy away. Bless this space and all who dwell in it. And I ask this in Jesus' name. Please allow them to come through clearly so I can hear their messages for their loved ones. And I ask this always in your name. I don't know what's in here, but here so please protect this space and all who are in it. Sorry. I wanted to run the sage around here, the whole area, because I haven't done them out in this space before. And I have saged in here once before for Keith's health and safety since he works out here and stuff, but I haven't done it in like a month or two. And so I'm like, I wanted to make sure that I did all four corners in case. I was named in the 60s. Oh, cool. For most people are blessed with a gift like Jamie. The ones that aren't fake and scammers, the real ones don't usually expect or ask for money to share their gift. They do it out of love. Absolutely. Hey, Cotton Candy, how are you? Hi, Joy. Please pray for the Graham family. Okay. Oh, hey, Kyoko. What's up, girl? Sorry. Doing a little stretch. Yeah, I have my selenite wand, and I have my quartz wand with me. And I keep those in my hand during EVP sessions, along with I have my raw rose quartz, and I have my raw amethyst, and I always keep those with me, along with, hey Sherry, along with my grandmother's rosary, because for the first 14 years of my life, I was raised Catholic. And so my grandmother was a very strong influence in that. And then as I got older, there were certain things, I mean, yes, there are certain things in my life that I do practice, you know, in a sense or whatever, where I keep looking at certain parts of that faith as like a foundation. But then there are other parts of it that I don't agree with. And so because of that, I just consider myself to be spiritual. But everything that I do believe in is still of God. So I don't allow negativity to come in. But, all right. If you guys are wearing headphones, though, be careful. Anybody know where James Sharp is? Yeah, religion causes too many conflicts, and I don't like to be involved in conflicts. I like to just be my own person. But yeah, it's like I haven't seen James Sharp yet. Paige, would you do me a favor? Would you message James Sharp in case he didn't get the notification? I know, right? But yeah, okay. But here we go. Okay, I'm turning this on and then doing that. Yes, of course I believe in God. That's right, Con. Keep all that away, right? Okay, if you're wearing headphones, you might want to turn those off because this gets a little loud. Oh. Huh. I heard something about... Just want to make sure that this is as loud as it goes because I'm not used to the echo out here. Hello? Work? I just said how it works. Hey, Rudy. What was that? I thought I heard something about for work. Something like that. Hi, Tammy. What was that? Apart. That's okay. That'd be super. Oh. Thanks, Cotton. Thanks for coming in, honey. Much love. Dad, what'd you just say? I just heard your voice, but I couldn't make it out. Can you repeat that?
Dealing.
Hi, Diane. That's right. Okay. Billy Graham that died. Oh, I've heard of him. Can you guys hear this okay? I'm trying to... That's okay. What's that? Hello. Hi, Jess. Having fun? Thanks for coming. The what? You guys can hear it? Okay. I just want to make sure because I'm like, I can move it a little closer to the phone, but I was trying to make sure it wasn't like right up against your guys' ears either. So. wondering if my brother Dennis is near me. Okay. Dad. Is Paige's guide Beth with me? No. Sounded like ask for her. What is my spirit guide's name? Can you tell me? So, did you hear that too? Dad is my spirit's guide. Is his name William? I thought I just heard Beth again. As clearly. Thank you. Wow. How many people are with me right now? Can you give me a number? We'll start off with that. Holy cow. Sounds like nice round number, I promise. Can I have the names? May I have your names? Did you just say Donna? What? Yep. I am going to put this crystal. Love and light. I'm putting these things out for energy so you don't use my electronics, okay? Don't use my energy at all. If you use the crystals, try not to use the electronics energy too much. I will. I put this lapis up here because it's supposed to help with communication. So use this crystal to help communicate clearly, okay? I hear friend. Alright, how is everybody? It just said we is good. Do I have any family members here that want to speak to Stony or Sherry Wileman? Debbie Tappins is in here, and she wants to know if her brother Dennis can come through. What about Liliana? Your spirit guide, you have to meditate and ask for it. It'll come to you, whatever. I don't even know my own spirit guide's name. The only person I know of is my dad, is one of my guides, but he's not my spirit guide. He's a guardian angel. It's a different thing. Well, I've heard Hayden and my daughter's name a couple of times, and Hayden is my friend's daughter's name. What are you trying to tell me? I've got friends in the chat room that want to talk to their loved ones. Can you help their loved ones come through instead? Found you. But is there anybody here that wants to speak to Pat Gumbar? She's been asking for a while. It says, oh, we know. Diane, I don't really know for sure, but I'm thinking it's male because of my dad's spirit energy, but I don't know. Dad, is my spirit guide a male or a female? Is it woman or man? May not be yet. I just heard 11, something, and then man. When you said 11, that either said Dad's here or Ashley. Were you saying Ashley or Dad? That just sounded like a grunt. Remember, only light, love and light can be in this space. If you're angry or negative, you need to step away. That was inappropriate. We're always good to you. Tammy Burgess is here. She'd like to know if her loved one is here. Let me know if you guys see anything, because sometimes stuff happens and I don't even catch it. I had Michael from I Believe in Ghosts capture a silhouette like a shadow on my door. There's 75 to deal with. Eric, are you here for Donna? Donna, is his last name like Brisby like yours or Brisky like yours? Eric, what's your last name? Tell me your last name so I can call you by your name. Don't tell me yet. Don't know what happened. I'd have to listen to that back. Long sentence. I do believe or something. No? Okay. Hold on. Eric, can you tell me your name? Eric, what's your mom's name? I just heard paid. I've never spoke through one of these before, but I heard Paige. Who's never spoke through one of these before? What's your name? Can't gather right now? I don't know. Who keeps messaging me? Alden. That's my last name. Joy. What? Okay, you gotta stop doing that during my stream. It's not funny. Okay. It might be one of my aunts. Paige, you heard Ed, or do you hear my dad? I've heard Ed a couple of times, Diane G, before on other streams. Is there an Ed here for Diane G that keeps coming through? I've heard your name a couple of times. You know it. You're bad. Dad, can you help me keep away any negativity? Hey, Ghost Finder. Dad, will you help keep back anything negative? Please. I'll let you know. I was honored. You read it on Facebook. What? Hey, K-Dog. I'm at the hotel next to the house with my dad. He had a heart attack this week. Oh my God, I'm sorry, K-Dog. Oh my God. Sorry to hear that, honey. I'll keep him in my prayers. See if my mom or dad are there. Any Van Alstyne family members? Sandra or Essie? Okay. Hey, Marlia. I will. Thank you, Sherry. I just heard Rich. That's my dad's name. Dad, can you help Sherry Van Alstyne's family to come through? Essie or Donna something. Donna, please. Oh, Christopher. Me and my girlfriend say, hey, Christopher Luker, how are you? I missed your comment. I'm sorry. Sandra or Essie? All right, who's all here tonight? Can you say your name? For sure. Keep K-Dog in your prayers. His name is Caleb. I've got... Who's here? I just heard something like Steve's here or something like that, or somebody's here, but I didn't quite catch the first name. Otis? Did you just say Otis? Hey, Joe. It's good to see you on. I hear Steve too. Okay, I was just gonna say I hear breathing. Yeah, there's a weird noise coming out of the box sometimes. It sounds like breathing or grunting. Can you afford now? Okay. Frozen Fury, hi. Yep. Wow, breathing. Who keeps breathing into the speaker? Who is that? It's Dad. Wish you would remember me. Who just said that? Sometimes. Who wants me to remember them? Or who wants to be remembered? Who are you talking about? Say some names. This box is easy for you to use. All you gotta do is say your name or say your message, and I'll try to make it out the best I can. My friend Cassie's name is Lisa, and I just did a session with her. Cassie's mom's name. Thanks. Yeah, go check out Joe Sankovich's channel, please. Everybody go check him out when you can. Sub him up. Yeah, you guys can sub up and down, you know, bust each other in the channel all you want. I don't mind. Yeah, you may have to refresh, Tammy. Who died from a heart attack or chest pain? Who am I feeling? I'm feeling like a pain like right here. What was the name you just said? I thought I just heard Sonia, but hold on. Are you here for Sonia? I hope. Oh. Alright, you guys gotta back off my energy, okay? I can sense it a little bit because I'm getting some... I just got some really bad heartburn, guys, and... Alright. Remember, only white light, love, and protection can surround me, so you gotta back off, okay? Please don't use any of my energy. Can you say your name, please? Clearly as you can. Use this, Crystal. Ashley. Could be. Is Wilma here? For Sherry Van Alstyne? Is Wilma here? Ooh. That was a weird feeling, guys. I just got this like weird tingly sensation like right across my stomach. Like it felt like something tickled me or... Whoa, that was weird. That was Adam? Who's Adam? It's a child, right? Yeah, but as soon as I said that though and I told him to back off, the heartburn went away. Because I suffer from it myself, but I'm like, it went away. Mom. Alright, who's here? Adam, are you a child? If so, how old are you? I just heard 15 and then Adam something. Are you 15? Oh. I'm sorry to hear that, Sonia. I heard something like believe it, something. A friend of mine named Ashley lost the love of her life about 2 years ago. That's Jerry saying Ashley. Is there Jerry here that's talking about an Ashley, or is your name Ashley? Said believe us. Something like that's how, believe us. What are you talking about? Her grandma? Alright, who's grandma? Who am I talking to now? Whew. Just heard, hey Ashley. My friend Ashley just had a brother that passed away. Is this her brother? If it is, can you say your name? Is anybody... Hey, Johnny Blaze, what's up? I know I made you a mod, dude. It's because you changed your channel name, didn't you? That's right. Okay, I gotta update your channel name when I get on my laptop, bud, because I know you were a mod. Hey, babe, what's up? How are you? How's my other Michigander? I love you. I just heard that. Can you try a Mark? That would be my dad. Okay. Mark Randall, can you come through for your daughter, Melissa? I'm good. Doing a lot better. I heard yes, I can. Mark Randall, can you say your daughter's name? Can you tell me something about you that she would know so I can give her a message? What was that? That's nice, something. Huh. Yeah, but, I figured it out. Sorry, Johnny. I didn't mean to bug you. But, it's all good now. Okay, oh, you gotta speak more clearly, guys. But, yeah, I was like, I got a few things kind of coming up or whatever that I gotta do, but holy cow, my selenite is hot right now. Is anybody here for Tammy Burgess? Or Stony? Don't worry. Yeah, I will, hon. I will. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bother you, but I was trying to ask a question. It says, I'm a friend. Yeah, my selenite is hotter than heck right now, Paige. It feels like it's hot, like I stuck it in fire, but I didn't. It's just been in my hand, but it's like it got really warm. Dad, can you help some of my friends' loved ones come through?
That's true.
Not if he stays. Who stays? Robin. Who's Robin? I'm 30. Quite in the back. Just said hi. Okay. Ooh, I'm getting a heart pain again, guys. Alright, is there anybody here that wants to talk to Sherry Van Alstyne or Melissa Randall? Mark, can you come through? Let's talk. That thing? Alright. Who's in the room with me? Dad. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Pat Gumbar is in the room, and she said that Corey and Jerry both lost their lives to heart issues. Is it you, Corey, or Jerry?
The pancreas.
Let the pain go. I just said let the pain go. Yes. That was really weird. Did you guys just hear that? I'm not trying to be weird, but Dad, are you in the room with me, or is there someone else here? Whoa. I swear to God, it sounded somebody was. So I just got really cold after being really hot, and I swear to God, I feel like I heard somebody say something back here. I couldn't make it out. It sounded like a mumble, but I heard something from behind me. All right. All right. You can't use my energy, guys. You guys have to step back, please. Cool. Everybody go check out Miss Spooks. Check her out too, guys. So I'm like, I gotta tell something. I don't know. I love you, Johnny. You crack me up, dude. Is there any... Mark Randall, are you here for Melissa? If so, can you come through, please? Say something to Melissa. Let her know you're here, please. Something like you gotta yell. Alright, we're not going to be on much longer. Hey. Hi, Antoinette. Nice to see you. Yeah, I got a few things that I'm kind of lined up doing, but I got to get some equipment, Johnny. But I do... Whoa, that was weird. I just heard like these chimey things or whatever, and it says something like hey something, and I sound like Beth or something, but I wasn't for sure. But yeah, I do like the live stream is like my spirit box sessions for now, and then whoa, that light just really broke. That was weird. Are you talking about the park I want to go investigate? But yeah, I have a couple of places that I have to do whatever. I'm just getting some equipment, and I got to put money on my card to do it, and then I'm going to flip it over and do it. But That baby. I want to hear from Stony. I think that's what it just said. Anita, is that you? Blondie? I love you. Oh. I don't know how to. Oh. Hey, Blondie, can you come through for your sister Stony again? Or, I'm sorry, Anita. Yeah, you call her Blondie, right? Am I freaking losing my mind or what? Yeah. Stony, you call your sister Blondie, right? Or is that your friend? What about Lou Rock? Swear to God, it sounded like "What a Faker" or something. What? Who's all Miss Negative Nancy in here tonight? I keep hearing stuff about like thieving and crap like that, and then I keep hearing other stuff about fake whatever. Who's all negative in here? You need to leave. Yeah. It's kind of like having a little fun or something like that. I know my dad will crack jokes and shit and say stuff, whatever. Like, he'll say sarcastic crap, and if you didn't know my dad, you'd think he was being offensive. But it's funny, I'll hear him say stuff. Dad, are you just being sarcastic? What about shoes? Something about, why don't you walk in her shoes or something? Okay. Sherry says she's having a hard time breathing. Sounded like outside. Sherry, as I say, like, you might want to step outside for a minute or something, honey. Take a deep breath outside. But you need to ask energy to step away from you. These EVP sessions, you're still opening, even though you guys are in a live stream and I'm the one physically doing it, you can get affected from it, so you need to ask it to step away. Alright. Alright. Energy, though, you do need to step away from Sherry. You are not allowed to harm anybody or attach yourself to them. You're only allowed to speak to them through this, and then you must go back to where you came from. I do appreciate you coming through, but you cannot attach yourself to anybody. You cannot harm them. Yep. Tammy Burgess wants to know if any of her family members can come through and speak to her. If so, say your name. Be as clear as you can. I've called. I just heard Jamie. Oh. Is this back issue ever gonna end? I know it's tough. I just heard that. My back's been killing me for a while. Is it ever going to stop hurting? Nope, I'm not asking that, Miss Booth, because I don't want negative things here. I would have to talk to you in person. I just heard... Oh my God, that's exactly where I get my pains, Jerry, is right, like my right eye. I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but My allergies have been horrible, and I'm not wearing any makeup as of right now, but see, my right eye has been like all inflamed and irritated from allergies, and this side of my face right here has been irritated from allergies. If you look, kind of, I'm more red on this side, and it's been that way for a couple days, and my right side is where I got all the pain when I injured my back again. No. My friend Johnny wants to know if he's got any loved ones that can come through for him. He's my Michigander friend. You rock. Well, I do have a comment for that, Miss Books. If you're investigating your house and you're doing stuff like that, you're still inviting it in. You have to cleanse it. You can't just investigate it for, material and stuff. So you're basically keeping the spirits here and not letting them go or not getting rid of them. But hold on, you guys, I'm like, whew. All right. Just said, you look good. And don't forget. Is heaven real? Can you tell us if heaven's real? Say it as clear as you can that heaven is real. Yeah, whatever, Johnny. Look at this. You see this? How sexy, and I know it. Suck it. Right now. That was funny. Eric, can you say something to Donna? Talk to your mom, hun. You've come through before. Forward. Do you got a message for your mom? No, this is my garage, honey. I just said hi. No. Does Johnny Blaze have any family members that are still there or that are crossed over? If so, can you say hi? Can you say something? I'm free to talk. So it just said, I'm free to talk. Who's free to talk? You gotta say your name. Okay. Johnny, is your dad passed? That's me. Okay. Sorry, guys. Spirit energy messing with my phone. I just asked, is it spirits that are messing with my phone? And it said yes, it is. What the hell was that? I'm here. It said say hello to J-Mac. I will, I'll tell him. Who just said hi to J-Mac? What's your name? Yeah, I got my sage right through Amazon. I do have white sage. I have white sage, and then I have lavender. I have lavender and sage mix, and I have a actual straight white sage, and I have Palo Santo wood.
Yeah.
Yep. Yay, I'm back. You gotta leave my phone alone, guys. I asked, when you guys were reconnecting and stuff, whatever, I said, is Spirit messing with my phone? And it said, it is. So, it says, you rock. Tom. On the bike or something? Okay. Alright. Is anybody here? They'll talk. I just said they'll talk. Okay, I have Sonia in here, Donna, Miss Spook, Stony, Sherry Weilman, Debbie Tappins, Michelle Nugent, Stony, Johnny Blaze, Paige Lee. Any of these? Pat Gumbar, Tammy Burgess. And it said, don't follow me. That's what it just said, don't follow me. And Kyoko's here, Diane G. Thank you. Okay. Any of these people you want to speak with? Christopher Luker still here? It just said, hey, yeah, and then it said, that's great. Jules Edwards. Oh, hey, I remember you. Jewel Edwards is here. You want to say hi to her? Oh, excuse me. Thank you, guys. Okay. How many spirits are here right now? Can I have a number? It sounded like 10, and then I hope not. 9. That was where it just said 9 or 11. I'm good, hon. How are you? A little sore, but I'm here. I'm moving. Michelle, yeah, I can't talk. Michelle Nugent. Andrew, can you come through for Michelle? It said, how's your store? Who owns a store? I just heard somebody say, how's your store? Before we got said, remember flash storm or something, or flood storm, something? Was somebody in Hurricane Katrina? Is this somebody that passed from Hurricane Katrina? Something about the Bible. Is Johnny Blaze's grandfather here? Because, dude, I got a father or grandfather figure as soon as we started talking. And I kind of picture, like, I got this image of a man about that high. And he wasn't fully bald or anything. Like, he still had some hair kind of going on him. But I got this, like, look like a man that's standing tall. Like, almost like regimented or military. If Johnny's grandfather's here, can you say your name so he can hear it? Sounded like Matt and something else. Can you repeat that one more time, please? Try to be as clear as you can, okay? Ooh, I'm getting that heartburn crap again. Hold on. I got hay. I'm here. I just heard. Grandmother Bet Trinder. Can you help her come through for Jules? My hair is bugging me. I just heard hand. If I hold my hand out, can you hold my hand? Dad, is that you holding my hand? Can you tell me why it's so cold? Why do you guys get cold? Look at that. Okay, my cigarette's over here, just so you guys know. I am smoking, but this is like my breath, though. Watch. When you touched my hand, why did everything get so cold? Can you tell me that? Why doesn't it get warm? Is it because you guys aren't alive anymore? Like you don't have the warmth like our body does, so because of your spirit, you're cold? So like that's close enough. Yeah, I was like, Dad, is this you that's holding my hand? Can you tell me? Because I know you can come through really clear. Right here? But you said, geez, Jamie. Huh. That was my dad. Did you hear that? Okay. You gotta back off me though, Dad. You're making me really cold. That's you. You gotta back off. I'm getting cold. Said no problem. I love you and miss you. My whole arm got cold, guys. This side's fine, and it's like my whole arm is freezing right now. They keep telling me they keep seeing a figure behind me. Is that you, Dad? Are you standing right here? Do you keep coming up through here, or that way? Sound like get in here or something like that, or repeat that one more time. Yep, I'm in here. Really? Okay, I just wanted to try this as an experiment because I've never done it before, but Dad, if I knock on this, will you knock back the same amount of times I knock? I just heard. Did you just knock before I did anything, Dad? Because I swear to God, I just heard a knock behind me. Oh my God, Dad, dude. Whew. Okay. He just knocked before I did anything to scare the shit out of me. Okay. I just heard this sound that sounded like water leaking on the floor or whatever, and then it just repeated it before I even said anything. It sounded like water leaking somewhere. And then I just heard somebody say leaking on the floor. Dad, don't scare me. Just be kind, okay? You're not allowed to scare Lily though. You'll scare her too much. Something is dripping, isn't it? Dad, what's dripping? Is there something leaking from the roof, Dad? I see like a small puddle like right here. But
This stuff is hard.
This stuff is hard. Oh my God. Wow. Do you like communicating through EVPs, Dad? I just heard hotter. I keep hearing little things.
But when you
Ooh. Well, I don't know what that sound was. That's crazy. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna try the knocking thing, okay? Don't scare me. Alright, ready? Huh. Patchwork or something. Okay. If I knock on this, I want you to knock back the amount of times that I knock, okay? I'm gonna put my hands up and stuff too after I'm done. How many times did I knock? I didn't hear you knock back. It's probably gonna wait till I least expect it and then do it and scare the crap out of me. All right. Repeat after me, okay?
You.
Okay. Are you brightening the lights instead of knocking? Sounds like that was horrible or something. There it is. Okay, thank you. He just did it. I just heard it over there. Yep, I heard it over there. Oh, Tammy Burgess would like to know if Paul is in here. Can you say hi? Paul, can you talk to Tammy? Yeah, I heard it. Right over there. I swear to God, I just said hi, Tammy. No problem, Johnny. Thanks for stopping by, babe. Evie, peace. You hear that? Whatever. I keep thinking that something's right here. Dad, are you standing by this ladder? Whew.
Nope.
Nope. Okay, where are you standing then? Don't scare me. What's the point? Well, I just don't want the shit scared out of me where I scream on a live stream, okay? That's all. I don't want to break their eardrums. I talk loud enough as it is. Can you tell me where you are standing then? Tell me.
Hey there.
Can Paul come through for Tammy Burgess, please? She'd really like to talk to you.
Honey Nut.
I just heard hi, Honey Nut. And Tammy would like to know if her mother is okay. I got Sage. Tammy would like to know if her mother's okay. What the Paranormal Indiana District? Okay. Did you change your name? What for? I just heard Stony. Can I do this on my phone? I'm live streaming from my phone. Andrew, can you say hi to Aunt Shell? Oh, cool, K-Dog. Okay. I swear to God, I sounded like something. It sounded like Tent or Nugent. Are you? Okay. Can you say hi to Tammy or Michelle? Whoever is here for them. Can you please say your name? Let them know who it is. Gotta get the kids together. You can with apps that you download from Play Store, but I don't recommend them. I heard I love you. Who just said I love you? Can you say your name, please? I hate repeating that question. Just say your name, please. It depends. Some of those apps that are in the Play Store, I feel like are pre-downloaded. A hearing? Tricky or Ricky? Oh, I love you, Caleb. Tammy and Michelle are here. Can you say hi to your loved ones? I got Tammy Burgess and Michelle Nugent. They like to both talk to their loved ones. Oh, my back's going. My back hurts. Alright. This live stream ends in 10 minutes, so if you guys have something to say it now, please. That's really nice. A buzzer's going off? What buzzer? I don't hear what you guys are hearing. What buzzer are you talking about? Because I've got my notifications turned off, I thought. Is everybody that comes through the spirit box right now, are you guys at peace? And did you already cross over? Oh. Oh yeah, I can hear it vibrate too, but I'm like, I thought I have it turned off, I thought. Dad, can you help keep any negative things away, please? Is there anybody here that wants to talk to Brittany Christensen? Oh, good night, Melissa. I heard drive safe. Or it's safe. Yeah, who's this? Well, I'm Jamie. What's your name? Who's trying to come through? I hear it's a woman, but I can't make it out. Is Assie or Sandra here? A lot of time in here. Tell Mike if he's there that I could use his positivity. Okay, I have a girl in the chat whose chat name is Mrs. Spooks, and she wants to know if her dad Mike can help surround her with some positivity and light. Yeah, we can. There's a lot of love, it said. It said there, a lot of love.
Dirty.
That either said dirty or 30. Who's all here? I said, it just said the fam. Wow. And I just heard a giggle. Who just giggled? That was a little wicked giggle. Who was that? It said Donna and me. Who's me? Ooh, I'm getting that heartburn crap again. Who keeps making that light brighter?
Here's the thing.
we make it do. I heard here's the thing and then we make it do. Eric, are you trying to talk to your mom again?
Back.
Okay. I'm getting like this pain like kidneys or something. Did somebody get hurt from kidneys or something? I'm getting like a pain in like my kidneys or whatever this is. I heard it's safe. Dad, if you're here, can you make that light brighter? Oh, I just saw a spirit orb. Did you see that? It went from this side of the light and around. I went whoop, like that. Who was that? I said the wind. That wasn't the wind. It was God. You missed a light orb. Okay, this live stream ends in 3 minutes. So if you guys have anything to say it now. If you want to talk to your loved ones, now's the time. I heard hi, Mom. I heard you complain. Dad, was that you that just did the orb? Be honest. Who was the light orb that just came from that light over there and went around?
What you need?
It's what you need. All day. I heard it's what you eat all day or what you need all day. Ooh. Eric, is that you? Someone named Chris wants to know if his dad can come through. It's from that same lady in the chat named Mrs. Spooks. It'd be nice if I actually had names, guys. Oh my God, that did get brighter. Holy shit, that just scared me a second. I scared ya. I normally don't, but I was just fixing my hair and I noticed that light got really bright all of a sudden. Holy cow. Okay. Whew. Thank you, Dad. Yeah, that light is flickering or something, isn't it? God is with you. Okay, guys, this stream's gotta end. Alright, Dad. Help me keep all the energy back now, okay? Alright. I thank you all for coming through and speaking to your loved ones. Ooh. At this time, I'm going to ask to close the session off and that all spirits go back to where they were. And that only love and light remain and dwell in my home and around me. And that I ask that everybody find peace. If the spirits who came through and communicated still need to be crossed over to the light, I ask that God open his doors to you now, and that at this time he crosses you over in his name. When I blow out this candle, this session ends, and you are no longer allowed to be in my house, my home, or around me. You must leave my space, and you must disconnect from all my friends and their loved ones. In Jesus' name I ask this. Amen. I love you. Good night, Dad. I love you. Can you say I love you? All right. Amen. Good night. Thank you for coming through. Dad, I love you and I miss you always. Please keep us safe and watch over us. Oh. Okay. That was weird. But yeah, there was like a weird sound that just came in here. But okay. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate all the fams who come here, you know, and support me no matter what. I really do appreciate all of you, and I thank you for coming. Please continue to show your love and support to all your fellow YouTubers. My dad is a prankster. He has been for a long time. So I know he does it just to try to freak me out, but you need to stop. You hear me? Don't scare the crap out of me. But thank you all for coming, and I appreciate it. I'm going to give a couple of shout outs and then I'm going to shut this off, okay? Pretty soon when I get a new laptop and some new equipment and things, whatever, I'll be able to do some more stuff besides just spirit box sessions at home. And I am practicing to try to ground myself a little bit more so I'm not so, you know, like leaking my energy everywhere. So I'm trying to hone it in a little bit more so then that way I don't like freak myself out and freak other people out. I'd rather be more calm. And I want to do things all with good intentions. And so that's my whole thought, and that's what I like to try to keep in there. So, but I definitely love doing this, and I love being a part of people's lives and sharing what I can with them. I'm not always perfect, but I do the best I can. If you guys haven't checked out the Facebook fan page that I have, it's at Facebook at Jamie Ray's Paranormal Wonders. Go ahead, and if you click on that, you will have to be added as a member, which me or one of the moderators will. One of us will click on it and allow you to join, of course, whatever. There's no fee, nothing like that. And nothing that I do requires you to pay, okay? I don't ask for money or anything like that. I just ask that you keep supporting the channel with like your love and your time and being a part of the growth, because it's always good to see the people that are there from the beginning, so then that way you don't get those people that go, oh, I was here from day one. We all know you weren't. But if you are, that's like, then I can say you were, you know what I mean? And that's the part I liked. That's the part I like. On Instagram, my Instagram name is Jamie Ray's Paranormal Wonders. It's the same thing for Facebook for the fan page. And then on Twitter, it's Jamie Ray 84. So that's my name on there. So if you guys want to talk to me, if you have any questions, I'll feel free to, I'll answer whatever I can and help you guys out the best I can. And quit messing with that light. You gotta back off. You guys see that? Hold on a second. I swear I just saw that light swinging. Were you just swinging that light? Whew. I saw that. I don't know if you, yeah, it was moving. It was like a subtle move. It wasn't like, some long glide or anything, but it just slightly started to shift, and I saw it in the camera. That was really cool. But I love the paranormal. I love learning new things about science, the paranormal, everything, and it's definitely kind of like one of those like love-hate things. Like you love having the gifts and the abilities that you do, and then there's other times where you don't. Okay, you can stop now. Okay. Well, now I know it's just trying to freak me out. So, my thing is that I love the paranormal too, but I also love the idea of, being a part of the fams and being people's moderators. I enjoy like the time spent with people and getting to know them. I'm sure. All right. Whatever is here must leave. I'm going now. You can't follow me. Yeah. Definitely getting out of the garage now. But yeah, it's a little dark out here, guys, so hold on. Oh. But, come here, door, you stupid door. Oh, okay. Hold on. Yeah, but I love doing it, but at the same time, I also want to make sure I'm doing it for the right reasons. So, my thing is that I don't like people that say, oh, you're full of shit, you're lying, you're whatever, you're saying this and that, whatever. Now, I have people, that I talk to a lot because I have known about these gifts since I was about 7 years old, but I hadn't started actually utilizing them to help people until I got older. And when you get older, sometimes your instincts kick in. Like you become a mom and you start noticing more. Things happen to you. You have more experience, more things that you can relate to people. And I lost all my grandparents before I was 14 years old. Like literally lost all of them. And I would have my grandma visiting me in dreams, and I would tell people, I would tell my mom, like, I saw my Grandma Rose in my dream, and it would feel like I was really there. And the other thing is that it probably was. And then on top of that, the other thing that really got me was, okay, my Uncle Jimmy committed suicide when I was 14 years old. And when I was 14, I basically was sick with the flu one night. Really sick. And I was sleeping in our guest bedroom downstairs. And I woke up, obviously it was just out of a dead sleep. I woke up out of a dead sleep, like sicker than a dog. And I walked out to the living room and I asked my dad, I said, did you get a call from your sister yet? And he said, why? And I said, because I have this feeling that something's wrong with Uncle Jimmy. And he goes, well, no, Marlene hasn't called me yet. Well, literally like 5 minutes after I said this, I walk to the bathroom, I come back out, and the phone rings, and it's like 10 o'clock at night. And my dad got a phone call that my Uncle Jimmy committed suicide. And my dad was in shock, and he looked at me and he goes, how the hell did you know that my brother was going to die? And I said, I don't know. It happened. It was just something I felt or something. I'm like, I don't really know. And I've never really known how these gifts came to me outside of by the grace of God. And so, like, when people ask me, like, well, what do you call it? You know, like, what is it? And I'm like, some people call it clairvoyant, some people call it empath, some people call it all these other things. And I just say, I am who I am. And when you believe in God, your gifts are only limited if you limit them. So basically, God gives you these limitless gifts, and as long as you use them for the right reasons, then good things happen. And so I try to utilize them the best I can to help people. Am I perfect? No. Do I get everything right? No. Do I relate to every single person who asks me a question? No. But is my intuition right most of the time? And like when people do come to me and they say something's wrong, I will ask them to talk to me in person. Because when you're trying to talk on a live screen like this, whatever, and I just see your name, I don't know you from Adam and Eve. And like those people that go, well, I'm going to call 1-800-PSYCHIC live, whatever. And then it's like you call them. And by phone, they're supposed to know everything about you. Bullshit. They got caller ID. They got Google. They got all these things at their expense. So the way I look at it is, I don't trust any of that. Not one bit. Now, I trust myself and my own instincts about people. And there are certain things that I do get, but Pat, is that way you have a sixth sense? See, I mean, you can call it a sixth sense, you can call it a third eye, you can call it an awakening, you can call it spiritual enlightenment, you can call it nirvana, you can call it whatever you want to. It doesn't, I mean, the way I look at it is when it comes to every religion has some kind of God in it. You know what I mean? There's some kind of God that's in that religion. And the way I look at it is, as long as you believe in God and trust in God, then you're safe, you're protected. It's when you start trying to take these things to a dark place is when shit happens. And, you know, I'm like, it's almost like when you keep saying the sky's going to fall, and then eventually when it falls, you're like, I didn't know that was going to happen. Well, you kept asking for it. You know, it's like every time you ask for something negative, like when you see these TV shows and they're like, oh, come, I'm going to smite you, demon, blah, blah, blah. Well, yeah, of course. If you do that stuff, whatever, of course demons are going to show their face. And it's called manifestation. You just read my mind page. It's like whatever you truly manifest in your mind is exactly what you're going to get. And so if you don't hone yourself and ground yourself and find people that are of better knowledge. Like, I found Paige, and I found Charlie White Wolf, and I found Angie, Angela Rock, or Angie Green-Eyed Angel. I found Patty. I'm like, as soon as I started finding these people and getting to know them, I'm like, it was like, the minute that happened, it was almost like I had like an awakening, like something inside me just said, yep, that's what you're supposed to do. Yep, what you put out is what comes back. Yeah, it's like, I think they call it like the power of 3 or something like that too. Like threefold or whatever, but I think that's like witchy woo-woo stuff. And I don't really believe that like my gifts are from some weird, well, not weird, but some witch bloodline. Like some people are. Like some people have family members that have been in a bloodline of witches for years and years. And some witches even come back reincarnated as a new person later on, and they could have been like a supreme. Like there are some witches that are actually, like, their bloodline could have been from 1600s, and all of a sudden it's like they'll come back in 2006 or whatever, but that supreme that was in 1600s whatever actually comes back, and it's called an old soul. I was told, I mean, they call them old souls either way when you're reincarnated like that, but see, I don't have witch energy. I have natural energy, and natural energy comes from God. And so it's a different spiritual thing. Come from a long line of gypsies. See, and that's possible too. Like, see, like, even there are, I mean, and don't quote me because I don't know everything there is to know about, like, like Indian tribes and Indian bloodlines and stuff, but like even stuff like that, like people that are shamans, that were shamans in a past life or whatever, they come back as a shaman in the future. So like things like that do happen. You know what I mean? It just depends on who you are and where you came from. But I was told by this lady, I don't know, man, I wish I remember what her name was, but I was 7 years old and I was sitting at my front porch with my mom, and my mom reminded me of this story, you know, years later. I remember bits and pieces of it, but she's the one that reminded me of the story. And this lady showed up kind of down, like we were walking down the street, and she was walking down the street with her dog, came across our porch one day or whatever, and literally looked at me or whatever and told my mom that I was an old soul, that I'd been here before, that I've lived here in a past life, that I have abilities, and asked me if I had ever seen anything, or asked my mom if I had ever seen things or heard things that were unexplained, and my mom said yeah, ever since she was a baby. And my mom said something to me about when I was younger, I would see, like, I could talk to any stranger. I mean, it could be the most random person in the world, and I could strike up these conversations with them like I've known them my whole life. And on top of that, like, I would say stuff about colors. Like, I would say, like, I could see something red around them or something yellow, or I could even, when I was little, or I was under the age of 12, I'm okay at it, but I'm not as scared of my mom so much. But, like, I noticed that my mom got real interested in my abilities when I was younger. So I've finally been connecting to it. Yep. Yeah, my phone's buffering, guys, and I don't want it to disconnect on you without saying thank you. And, you know, thanks for coming and always being here, guys. Guys and gals. And I was going to say, I was like, if you ever need to talk or anything like that, go ahead and contact me on Facebook Messenger. But when you guys do, make sure that if your screen name is different than your real name on Facebook, make sure you guys type your screen name in, or your name, so then that way I know when, like, you message me that it's you. Because if I don't know who you are and I don't know what your screen name is or, like, what it is, I will not accept the friend request. I won't accept it. I just won't. I'm like, I have a family to protect. And I have a daughter that's 11, and I have a boyfriend who works, you know, and stuff. It's when you do these live streams, it's like, yes, they're fun, they're well and good, but when you have over 1,000 subscribers and people try to call you and contact you, I really don't want the same problems that, like, Omar and them have, and I just saw that too. Dad, are you trying to tell me it's time for me to go in because it's cold? Because I'm getting real cold again. Yeah, animals too. Like, now, I haven't captured so much of, like, spirit energy when it comes to animals, but I definitely know that when animals, like, are around me, like kids and animals and stuff, they're definitely attracted to me. Like, I've had that where like, my boyfriend's cat was skittish, and it was so funny because it took his cat was his, you know, best friend for the longest time because he lived here, you know, by himself. And it was crazy because that cat loved him to death, whatever. It took her like a year to warm up to me. And once she did, she won't leave me alone now. It's like every single day. So this cat literally comes by me every single day. Yeah, I mean, now there are some people though that are out there that I feel like are there for the wrong reasons and for, like, attention seeking and stuff, and I've had to block some people off of my channel because you know how, okay, yes, there are some people that are just annoying, but at the same time there's also people who say stuff like when they were when you first met them, they tell you that they don't have abilities, they don't know what you're talking about, they've never had that before, blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden, one day, randomly, they're in a chat room in another stream telling other people, oh, well, you know, I can see and hear and sense all these things or whatever, and it's not true. And there is a particular person, well, there's two particular people that wind up in some of my favorite fam's channels, and because it's not my channel to direct, I can't do anything about it. But there are times when all I want to do is hit the block button because everything that comes out of their mouth is like spewing lies, and I can't stand that, and it makes me like sick. But yeah, definitely time to go though. It's getting late. All right. Thanks for coming, Christopher Luker, Brittany Christensen, Paige Lee, Michelle Nugent, Tammy Burgess, Sherry Weilman, Mrs. Spooks, Donna the Fam. What did you do? Sonia. Make sure I get a few people here because I know I might have to scroll back. But yeah, there was quite a few in here. Pat Gumbar. Sonia, Sherry Van Alstyne, Brittany Christensen. There we go. Paige Lee. Oh yeah, there was Diane G was in here. Yeah, there's a lot of people that kind of showed up for a minute and then left, but yeah, for sure. Yeah, you guys have a good night and stay blessed and stuff. I just kind of went on a rant for a minute, but I'm like, yeah, when you know for a fact that these people tell you, you know, that they come to you and they ask you for your help and advice because they believe in your gifts, and then the next minute they're like, oh, well, I can see that, I can hear that, I can feel that. It's like, I'm like, it makes you sick to your stomach because it gives people that are good and that actually are telling the truth, like, a bad name. And that to me really sucks because, like, the people that are actually out there that are trying to do good, that are trying to help people, that are trying to be the right person of the right path, it really just makes you sick to your stomach. And I don't like it. I don't like the way that comes across, but I just don't like it. But I know false hope is exactly right. And my biggest thing is I always tell people, I'm like, I'm not a Walmart, you know, there's no 30-day money back guarantee. I can't promise you that I'm going to be right all the time, but I do my best to try to contact people the best I can based on the knowledge that I have. And if people don't tell me the name to contact, though, sometimes it's hard for me to reach out to them because if I don't know their specific name, it's like I can't just go based on a screen name because not everybody knows that, like, your screen name is your screen name. So, like, when they passed, they knew you by your birth name. So it's really hard for me to just say, oh, you know, this is your name. So it's on a few different, I said a few different fams lives. I don't want to go into detail because I'm not going to give names. Yeah, it is. I just think that it's disheartening to the people that are actually trying to help people and trying to do good. You know, it's like, I don't know, just makes me sad. But yeah, I know. And then it makes me sad that there's certain people, like, in my life, whatever, that will, you know, say that they're going to be there and then they're not. You know, so I'm like, so I'm well aware that things like that happen. And I try not to let it bring me down too much. But at the same time, I'm like, I respect the people that do still come and still want to be here. And so for that I'm grateful. You know, there are true people out there that really know that you're trying. And when you're trying to do right by people, the ones that know the truth and the ones that are true about it will show up and stay. And yeah, can we not do that? Because I'm trying not to use people's names. That's not what I was going for. Like, I don't need a whole bunch of people asking me, like, 100 questions about it. Because I'm like, I was basically just using a generalized statement so I didn't have to give people's names. No, that bothers me because I'm like, I wasn't using people's names because I'm like, I don't need them being called out, you know. I'm like, when people do that, it just makes things worse. Oh, I'm very, what? But anyway, I hope you guys all have a blessed night. And thank you for coming. And if you guys didn't necessarily hear put on headphones and listen to it back, because when I ask for your loved ones and stuff, they may have come through and I just didn't hear it. So you guys have to listen back sometimes to be able to hear it. So definitely go back and listen with headphones if you can. Try to get the views up for me, because I have to be at 4K in order to monetize. And see, that's my thing, is I don't want to ask for money from other people and tell them they have to donate and do all that. I'd rather get paid through Google. You know what I mean? It's like, if you start a channel and stuff and you get paid through Google, it's like I don't have to ask people for help or anything like that. I can just have like my own job, in a sense, like turn a hobby into a job. And I don't like asking people for money and stuff like that ever, because that's not what it's about. Like for me, it's about the using the gifts and helping people. So she's telling me to be patient. Be patient with what? Oh. Yeah, I do my best to try to be patient, but my thing is that my patience worn out with her, with that person. So I don't, people don't realize the time and energy I've already put into that subject. And so when you've tried and you've put your energy in it and they still do stuff to be stupid, then that's when it's time to back off. So I'm not going to waste my energy and feel like it's getting sucked dry helping somebody that's not even listening. Yeah, it's not about being frustrating, Diane. She's more than frustrating. But I really wasn't... But the thing is, though, is that I find it inappropriate that you used her name. Like, I wasn't trying to put her name out there. And so that to me was not called for. I don't like to put people on blast like that. I was trying to talk in a generalized sense of talking, and so then that way people understood that I was frustrated about something. And it doesn't mean that everybody knows exactly who I'm talking about either. Some people don't. And I don't want somebody going back to that person and starting a whole bunch of drama, because then I have to deal with that drama. And to me, I've already wasted enough energy on that, where I don't feel like she is ever going to listen to anything that I have to say, and that everything I say she's going to contradict and lie about. And so the way I feel is we need to go our own separate ways. And that's why she's not on my channel anymore. And if people want to give her a chance and try to help her, fine, do your best. But I just don't like it when she goes on a stream and lies, because she has no abilities at all. And she's came to everybody and said, well, I can't hear these things. I can't feel these things. Will you help me? Will you help me? Will you help me? And then the next thing you know, she's on somebody's stream going, oh, I see two people. I see this. I see that. Yeah, I know. That's why I tried not to lose their patience. So, I'm like, I don't lose my patience or anything. Like, I had one moment, but I retracted the statement. And it was like 2 weeks ago. And I retracted it. Oh, love you too, James. Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, yeah, I love that. But it's fine. It is what it is. I still had a good time. Did you guys have a good time? That's all that matters. Yep. Thank you. I love you too, Paige and Sherry. You guys are awesome. Yeah, I was like, yeah, it's definitely been a weird couple of weeks for live streams. Oh, thank you, Sonia. I appreciate it. Yeah, and I'm like, if you, like, don't know by now, put headphones on seriously and listen back, because a lot of times, even when I do, like, private EVP sessions for people, it literally takes me putting headphones on and, like, taking that, like, SD card out of my camera, you know, plugging it into my laptop, uploading it for me to be able to rehear them, because I'm like, sometimes they answer your direct question like that, clearly, class A, and there's other times where you actually have to, like, decipher it, because they'll be so low, like almost like a whispered tone, but they answered you directly. They just did it so low you couldn't hear it because they're using whatever frequency is available for them to use. And so sometimes there's just certain spirits who can come across like that, like just, and there's other ones who are like, I don't know what to say. I've never used one of these things before. You know what I mean? And they're like scared to talk in it. You know what I mean? So like they'll be so low you can't hear them. Okay, good. I'm glad. I just don't like using names like that because, you know, like it's like once you put it out in the universe, you know what I mean? It's like the universe does what it wants with that information, and it's like I don't like drama, but at the same time I'm not afraid of people either, and I'm not scared of what people have to say. What I'm scared of is I'm scared of losing the people that are real and that are true to me because of bullcrap. So I just don't like people that lie, you know, and it's like I don't like people that are fake and that lie, and like they tell you that they're your friend and then behind your back they're saying everything under the sun about you. So, and I just don't care for those kind of people, and I don't associate with those kind of people. It's like if they come in here and they're true to you, then be true to them. You know, I'm like, just because you like somebody else's channel doesn't mean you know, can't like mine. You know, it's like we're one big happy family. If you haven't noticed, I'm like, I'm on Ab's Hangouts. I'm like, I go on Angie's sometimes. I'm like, I go on Boomers. I'm like, I'm on, you know, Lou Rocks. I'm like, it's like we're all fams. And as long as if I could get my laptop to work, I'd be doing that with them. You know what I mean? I'm like, even on EVP nights or something, I would do an EVP session with Em or Angie in the Hangout section if I could. You know what I mean? So I'm like, if I could, I would. I'm like, I would bring you guys up there and try to do it. But I do have something kind of special I'm talking to Em about tonight. She had to mod for somebody else, unfortunately. So she already messaged me and said that she was sorry, but she's been having to get bounced around a lot, but it's okay. She's been getting bounced around. But yeah, she and I have been thinking about doing something together that actually is pretty cool and it's a good idea. Oh, no problem, Sherry. Go ahead. But yeah, me and her are actually thinking about doing like kind of like a Hangouts thing and then having like an EVP session at the same time. So it'll be kind of cool, but we've got something in mind to do or whatever, but I'm going to talk to her more about it either later on tonight or tomorrow and kind of work on some stuff. I've been having to take it kind of easy because of my back, so I haven't been doing a whole lot of running and whatever. I'm like, right now, I'm like, I need to get that MRI done to find out what's going on. So once I get that done and get some weight off my shoulders with that, I'll feel a little better. But I've been trying, but it's just being able to do like long distance walking and bending and stuff, whatever. Like if I'm already sitting down and like I bend over, I'm okay. But like when I go from standing position to bent over, it's like, it's horrible. It feels like my whole lower back is being dislocated. It hurts. So I'm like, it's horrible. It's like the worst feeling ever. But I'm trying. I'm like, I wish that these crystals would heal a little faster. But yeah, I love you all, and I hope you all have a blessed night, and I hope I see you guys again soon. You guys always take care of each other, okay? And I'll see you soon. Bye.